Recap of lecture 1. We have completed internal reconstruction, meaning internal reconstruction is an arrangement made by the companies whereby the claim of shareholder, debenture holders, creditors, and other liabilities are altered, reduced, so that the accumulated losses are written off. The assets are to be valued at their fair value, and the balance sheet shows a true and fair view of the financial position. Internal reconstruction is done for a sick company. The company is not closed, so no new company is formed. No company is liquidated, that is sold. And what are we going to learn? We have to learn the types of adjustments, the journal entry, capital reduction account, ledger, and the balance sheet after reconstruction. Now let us go to the types of adjustments that are required in internal reconstruction. So the methods of internal reconstruction, there are 4 main headings. Number 1 is alteration of share capital. 2 is variation of shareholders' rights. 3 is reduction of share capital. And 4 is compromise and arrangements. Now let us look in detail one by one what are the adjustments we require under these 4 categories. We go to alteration of share capital. It is done in the following manner. We increase the share capital by issue of share. We do consolidation, subdivision, convert the shares into stock, or convert the stock into shares. We cancel the unissued shares. We are going to look into detail about all these things along with their journal entries in our future slides. Variation of shareholders' right. It is reduction in the rate of dividend, or it may be a change in the status of dividend from cumulative to non-cumulative. Reduction of share capital. Reduction of share capital comprises of reduction in nominal value, reduction in paid up value, reduction in both nominal and paid up value, and it also covers surrender of shares. All these 4 things leads to reduction in share capital. Journal entries are there in the future slides where we are going to go into detail. You have to just remember the concept. Compromise and arrangements. Under compromise and arrangement, number 1 is the equity shareholders give up their claim on reserves and surplus, which is there on the liability side. Then the external liabilities can be settled by issue of assets or shares. The creditors accept part payment or waive off some due amount. The preference shareholders' arrears of dividend are either waived or paid at a concession by the company. There is revaluation of assets and liabilities and writing off all the intangible assets and liabilities of the firm. So here we stop. Thank you.